Assalamu alaikum guys, Super Shah here, back with another video to talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather and the rumors which are going on, possible negotiations, the back and forths between the two over Twitter, in the media. I have talked a bit about this before as well in a different video, but let's talk about it a bit more. I think I've said in the past that I think Pacquiao would probably win. I think I did like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So anyways, सब मेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स, सब मेरे फैंस, जज़ाकल्लाह खैर, आप मेरे वीडियो देख रहे हैं, जो देख रहे हैं, जो नहीं देख रहे हैं, तो प्लीज़ आप लोग उन लोगों को फॉरवर्ड करें वीडियो, सब्सक्राइब करें मेरे वीडियो को, वीडियो के एंड में मुझे लाइक देना, जज़ाकल्लाह खैर, एंड आई होप आप लोगों को मेरा कंटेंट अच्छा लगा है। आज इतना भी मज़े का वेदर नहीं था, बस ठीक था। कल ज़्यादा अच्छा वेदर था, कल परसों। Today was decent. It rained a bit actually, but the weather was calm nevertheless. Before it rained, it was slightly warm, decent. I think like 22 degrees, 19, 20, 22 degrees, so it was decent. So yeah, आज मैंने आपको बताया आप लोगों को कि मैं मैनी पैक्याओ और फ्लॉयड मेवेदर के बारे में बात करना चाहता हूँ। क्या फाइट हो सकती है, कैसे वो फाइट होगी, और क्या मुझे लगता है फाइट के बारे में, कौन जीतेगा, और भी चीज़ें फाइट के बारे में। सो एनीवेज, फ्लॉयड मेवेदर मैनी पैक्याओ, उनका फाइट हुआ था 2015 में. इट हैपेंड इन 2015. It was built up for like 5 years. One party was, for multiple reasons, the fight was unable to happen. It took 4 to 5 years, 6 years for it to happen. Since 2008, 2009, they were talking about it, and they finally made the match. And even the tagline, the slogan, you could say, for the fight in HBO, the documentary they made, which was "At Last." So obviously you can tell that back then, when it did happen in 2015, it was already late. Both fighters were past their prime, clearly. Yeah. So it should happen like 2009, 10, 11. That's what most people would say. Nevertheless, it happened. It built up for 5, 6 years. And because of the build-up, both parties poking each other in the media, the fans rallying behind the fighters, the persona of Mayweather being the bad guy, Pacquiao being the ideal good guy, and just that they both were like pound for pound number one, number two. So it had to happen. Fans were excited about it, and they just wanted it to happen. They're clamoring, behind the fight. So it happened. It was the most lucrative fight in history of boxing. I think the pay-per-view numbers were like over, I think it was 4 million. Mayweather banked like 250 million, 2 million, 200 million, 250 million, something like that. Pacquiao, I think 100 mil, 80 to 100, 20 million, something like that. We don't know the exact figures. But that's what I remember. What was shown in public. Actually, right after the fight, immediately Mayweather was given a check of 100 mil. So that was, wow, mad. That's awesome. I mean, it really received that as a check is quite amazing, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of money. So, anyways, the fight wasn't that exciting. It was based on the build-up of the fight, what people expected, how much money people paid for it. The American public paid $100 for the fight. I personally got it for free because my relative works for the for Sky, so that's why I got it for free. So, anyways, yeah. So I thought it was a boring fight, as in, though I was obviously I was supporting Pacquiao at the time. So what I wanted was action. Mayweather was obviously going to be more defensive. He was on the back foot, outboxing, jabbing, counter punching, check hooking, using whatever he needed to keep Pacquiao off of him, to keep Pacquiao at bay. Pacquiao was getting frustrated throughout the fight. He did have a few flurries, did landed a couple of shots, good shots. He had a good few rounds, but no more than, I think, max 4 you could give to Pacquiao, no more than that. I would say 3 is fair, max 4, no more than that. It wasn't a fair fight, as some people say. It was actually a really convincing win for Mayweather. Not every single round, but basically you could say throughout the fight, Pacquiao probably landed 1 or 2 cleanish or semi-cleanish shots. Yeah, buzzed Mayweather a couple of times, but never hurt him. Whereas throughout the fight, Mayweather was landing cleanly, and he basically neutralized, disarmed basically Pacquiao, his speed, disarmed him completely, neutralized his speed by his obviously using his timing, his speed, boxing IQ, and using his reach to his advantage. And you could tell Pacquiao is struggling. Why? Because of Mayweather's talent, not because of just that, but his size as well. Because he is great at using his strengths against his opponent. Whereas you could see Thurman, he had the more reach, the longer arms. He was taller than Pacquiao, probably packed more power than Pacquiao, or similar-ish power. Bigger than Pacquiao, heavier than Pacquiao, younger than Pacquiao, but he didn't use his strengths properly. What he did was stupid, and that is he stood in front of Pacquiao, gave him a good chance of playing. He basically played Pacquiao's game, and he lost that game. What he should have done is used his did what he did against Garcia, Danny Garcia against Sean Porter on the back foot, using his boxing skills, and then countering the other guy, using his counter punchability. So, anyways, if the fight does happen again, it's gonna be hugely lucrative. I would say 9-figure payday for both fighters. Of course, you would have to think that. And I would say that obviously it's not gonna do close. I don't think it's gonna do anywhere close to the first, and probably like half, which is still mad money, which is still a lot of money. Instead of 4 mil, it's probably gonna do like 2 to 3 mil pay-per-view buys. They're gonna both make a lot of money, and I think for the rematch, Manny Pacquiao is gonna be the favorite because he's been more active, and he has just beaten a undefeated world champion, Keith Thurman. So that is one badass 40-year-old. Yeah, it's amazing what he's done at this age. And Mayweather, who knows? He might have been training. I would say he is. If the fight would happen, then he must have been training secretly. And we shall see what happens. But they've been both going back and forwards in social media. Mayweather saying, "I'm your boss." It's a shame. It's disgraceful what Pacquiao, what people are saying, that I should give him a rematch. This guy's finally he's lived off of my name for his entire life, but now he's finally done something. Pacquiao's challenging him. Let's have the fight. Mayweather's saying, "You, my employee," and I've basically made about the same money fighting a pizza delivery guy, the Japanese guy. Pacquiao. Yeah. So you fought world champ. You made this much. I fought pizza delivery guy, and I made about the same amount of as you. So that was hilarious. बहुत funny था वो, बहुत hilarious था, और इंटरेस्टिंग होगा अगर ये फाइट हुआ. क्या ज़रूरत है मैं फाइट की? नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता. I don't think it's necessary this fight to happen. It's not something which we absolutely have to see, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be intriguing. How much can Pacquiao finally do it, as Mayweather lost the skills needed? Enough skills lost and speed, reflexes lost, so Pacquiao would be able to beat him. Like, there would be a lot of questions for that. How much would it make? Because let's be honest, that's a fight. There's only one purpose to make that fight, and that's because of the money. And yeah, so maybe too much money for Mayweather to turn down, but we shall see. हम देखेंगे क्या होगा. और yeah, आप लोग मेरी वीडियो को सब्सक्राइब करना, मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना, वीडियो को लाइक दें, शेयर करें प्लीज़. सपोर्ट बहुत अच्छा है, मदद मिलती है, और मैं कंटिन्यू करता रहूँगा इंशाल्लाह ताला. जज़ाकल्लाह खैर, आप मेरे चैनल में हैं. Please do take care. Super shout out. Take care. You all. Bye bye. Subscribe.